Hello everyone, this is joesSONICBOOM here, and welcome to part 2 of Crash Bandicoot Sane Trilogy! And now since we have beaten the boulders level, now we can head on to the level called Upstream. So let's get things started. Alright then, let's begin. I gotta say, this level's really pretty, it is. Then again, it was pretty in the original as well, for how detailed it is with the very transparent water, because normally with PS1 games, when it comes to water, it's mostly a blue solid colour, but however for the original Crash games, it was full on transparent like, well, water should be. And this one, for the remake, is gorgeous to look at, it is. Now, I have been playing more Crash Bandicoot on my other profile, and I managed to get 100% on everything, except the 100% for trophies, because those require a lot more thinking, they do. Because there are relics for this game, like Crash Bandicoot 3. However, since this game doesn't have the sprint feature, like in Crash 3, which of course you can unlock for Crash 2 in this version of the game, So in Crash 1 you just have to do it all by yourself, and you notice down here there are some crystal pathways. That's for you to get either the yellow gem or the orange gem, but of course those are color gem levels, so that's probably not going to happen in this playthrough, me getting color gem. I will possibly try them in this playthrough if I'm feeling, well, crazy enough to do it. Actually no, not crazy enough, insane enough to do it. Because I have done color gems in my other profile. They're not fun to do because you have to make sure that you don't die bloody once in the whole thing. Because the toughest gem to get has to be the red gem for Slippery Climb. That level is so unforgiving, it is. But luckily, since on my other profile I actually managed to get the video for you guys to watch. But I'll probably put that video after the one where I actually do beat Slippery Climb when we get to it in this playthrough. Possibly like a little supplemental sort of thing. As you see, I missed three boxes, but that's because you see these things here. It's because there's one box in the vlog and there's two way over there. So let's head on to the next stage. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, you're going to keep on seeing that for missing boxes, but I actually find it hilarious. If you miss more than, let's say, 30 boxes, you can actually knock Crash out, which is kind of hilarious. Anyway, our first boss fight, which is Papu Papu. The one difference here compared to the original game is that in the original game you have to hit him on the head 3 times. In this one, it's 5 times. Excuse me. And he's a very easy boss, you just bonk him on the head a few times. Actually, I want to do it on the stairs here. I like that victory pose that he does, and then he just bumps on Papu Papu's stomach and he goes straight up through the straw roof. I like that. I like that attention in detail, because in the original, once you be a boss, Crash will go like, yee-ha! Okay, Rolling Stones, but before we can do that, I want to show you this feature here. This is Coco's time machine. Once you activate it, you can essentially play as Coco in the levels. However, when it comes to boss fights, she's not playable. As you see on the Crash's head on the bottom right corner, you see Coco has a no sign on them. So actually, just for this one level, I'll switch to Coco, because I actually, even though Coco's the exact same as Crash, but I actually prefer being as Crash in the levels, especially for Crash 1 and all. So let's get things started. Whack a piranha plant. Wow, that did a lot of damage than I expected it. So get a ton ahead, and oh yeah, I got more masks in this one. Okay, I did manage to get that. Well, actually, I can't get the gem for this level anyway, because I think this level requires the blue gem, I think. Now, there is a embryo token here, so just be aware of that. Just don't go mindlessly in there. I'm not surprised that turtle didn't break that, because you'll lose that embryo head if you even shoot that turtle into the TNT boxes. So, wait, turtle TNT boxes? No, I meant you spin into the TNT boxes with the Aku Aku. I actually do much more better here if I just rush it. I don't recommend doing that for later stages, especially slippery climb. That's not a good place to rush there, because you have to do precise platforming for that one. This isn't the first time that Coco is actually playable. She was playable in Crash Bash. She was fully playable in Crash Wrath of... Oh, damn it! I took the mask with me. She was playable in Crash Wrath of Cortex, but not as good as this, because Coco is pretty much identical to Crash. Because in Wrath of Cortex, she has a very silly kick that she has. Actually, I don't really need that much fruit. Wumpa fruit. That's the name of the fruit. Okay. I'm gonna need all these lives, guys, because especially after when I did slippery climb. Okay. Oh, damn it! Because I just realized I was stood on a breakable platform, and then that happens. Okay, come on, move. There we go. And now it's the Did I miss one? Unless if it's at the end of the stage, it is. I think it is at the end of the stage, unless if I have to backtrack here and do stuff. Huh. That's weird. Oh well. Of course, like I said, guys, I'm not going for 100% in this playthrough. Oh dear. Oh god, poor Coco! Yeah, I think I just knocked Coco out. I guess I'm going to really tick off some Coco fans. Oh dear. Poor Coco, seeing her get smacked by a bunch of boxes. Alright, switch back to Crash, and actually it's a good thing we're switching back to Crash anyway, because this level requires him. This is the Hog level where you're riding on a warthog. So here we go. This was always my favorite piece of music in the original version of the game. The get the box. Oh, right into the bed of spikes. Oh dear. Of course, if that's one thing that Sane Trilogy improves, is that you can die. Is that you can die in the riding levels and not worry about not dying once in the game. God, you have to be really quick on the draw of getting that. Okay. Jump. Now be where you can. God, I'm actually surprised that bin didn't catch my jump. I don't normally be bad at these, because in the original game I actually I don't normally be this bad, because in the original games I actually get through this quite fine. I don't know if the warthog is a bit more stiffer here or something. Yes, there we go. Okay, checkpoint, nice. Okay, stay to the right. Now left. This is the bit. 1, 2, 3. Yes! That bit was a pain to get in the original version, because I think it was... I can't remember if it's a bit more stiffer or a bit more floaty. I can't remember exactly. Wow, I actually jumped over him. Okay. And we got another gem. From our ass! So let's head on to the next stage. I think it could be Native Fortress, and it is. So let's get things started very quickly. I'm probably going to go whiz through it very quickly. And all. Actually, just... yeah, don't forget them. So, upset Adam. Okay. For some reason my jump didn't exactly work on him. Okay. Ow. Okay. Up. Go away. So you. And you. You little monkey. Venus flytraps that should belong in Little Shop of Horrors. Okay, quickly. Oh, I went a little bit too fast then. Okay. Now, Native Fortress is a bit bigger than the Great Gate, but that doesn't really matter much. So. Smack, smack. Oh, damn it. Okay. God, I'm really rushing things, aren't I? So, bang. Okay. Boop. Smack. Jump. Okay. These guys' hitboxes are weird. Because sometimes when you think you're jumping on their heads, you're gonna get stabbed to death. Some reason I was pressing square, but I ended up killing myself. Okay. I always like the jungle music in the original Crash game. Smack. Okay, I do not want to fudge it up. Okay, and smack, smack, smack. Damn it! God, I'm really sucking today. Well, actually, it's been mostly a terrible day as it is because of how rainy it is. Oh, god damn it. And then you got one of these guys. Yeah, it almost did it to me then where the hitboxes didn't exactly get through. Ooh, okay. Can I get it? Can I get it? No, I can't! Okay. I always get scared when it comes to TNT boxes. Right. Okay, get the Tana head. After I complete the Tana bonus segment here, I'm going to have to call it a part here because I noticed my timer on my iPhone has only got about a couple of seconds left, actually about a minute. Because when it comes to YouTube videos, guys, it has to be 15 minutes, the limit, which I do find very unfair because I swear it used to be longer, the time limits on YouTube, but then for some reason they decided to cut it down for no detailed reason, and plus they demonetized some of my videos where I can't upload more than 15 minutes now. So anyway, this is part 2 of Crash Bandicoot Sane Trilogy, and I see you guys next time for part 3.